Let's get this dub, man.
Women talking about how he's trying to bring them and have them all be sister wives, how he's basically using Tia for money.
We are just about 10 miles south of downtown. You get a look inside NRG Stadium in Houston, the home of the Texans. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Houston Texans. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. Off we go from Houston. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Shorty got that body out of no time, set up, you gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my side.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now, Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Really smart play, especially considering how early it is in the game. If something's not there, don't force it. Just throw it away and play the next snap.
In danger of an opening 3 and out, they face 3rd and 10.
Here we go. 19 Texas.
Here's a run with the rookie from Ohio State. And he's only going to be able to get back to the line. That's all. 3 plays to start. Quick 4th down.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Here we go. 18. That's it.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. He's going to have a Texans 1st down as the defense nowhere to be found. They picked up 20 on 4th down.
Years ago, people would have thought you were crazy to go for 4th down on your side of the field, but that's not the case anymore. We're seeing it more and more often play out across the league. In this case, not a bad job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball, but he's able to find some space with his legs, and he's able to pick up the conversion.
Here's carry number 1 for Travis Etienne. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
39, here's 2nd and 5.
Oh, okay. Look the high. Look. 18, 11, 11, 11. 19 Texas. Hey, uno. Hey.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. From the gun, here's Stroud. That is caught, finding Higgins. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Handoff here, up the middle. Good blocking to the 15. And he's in. Touchdown, Texans. That is 16th touchdown of the year. The extra point, up and good. And the Texans will take a 7-0 lead.
Cowboys nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. They'll get across the 20, mark them down at the 23-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ready, break! Hey, check that, ready!
First carry now for Jaden Blue. And he searches for a gain of about 5.
Here's a first down at the 28-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 5.
Let's go now! Check the Eagles!
Again, it's Blue. And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as he's able to get it up to the 37-yard line.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 9.
Panther 60!
A give. Here comes Blue. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
The 46-yard line. A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. And more from Houston coming up in a moment. Now a 3rd and 2.
Here we go! Ready,
On the ground, it's Blue. And they've got it. Going to pick up the first down there. Right around midfield.
And with the ball on your side of the 50, if they didn't pick it up there, I think it would have been really interesting, Mike, to see if they would have thought about going for it on 4th down. I think they would have, but I guess we'll never know because he's able to pick up the first down anyway.
Here we go. Cut. 76. Ready.
It's first down, and they'll run. Down the sideline, past the 40. To the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. That was some kind of run, Greg. We saw him break a tackle and then use his elusiveness to get to the end zone for the score.
Mike, for me, it's all watching his feet. I mean, look at him work. His ability to make guys miss in the open field is special. And I'll tell you what, that play, that was something to watch.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
At their own 20-yard line.
So bring yourself over here, girl, and let me see you get low. If you want this dude, now take it to the floor. If you want to act, you can keep yourself
They'll begin here on the ground. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Trayvon Diggs in on the tackle.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up the first down.
And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. They get 24 on that line. First down for Houston.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
They'll go back to ETN on first down. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Oh, 18. What's that?
To the left side, caught by Schultz. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Here we go. 19 Texas.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down.
18. Hey, south. Hey, uno.
To throw, it's Stroud. This is intercepted. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
Ready, ready. No. Step. Ready. Panther 60. Viking 18.
Now a give up the middle, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, if that. But there is a flag on the field, and that is in the area where usually someone was held.
Ready.
He'll look to throw.
Hey,
That is intercepted.
my
The
fault.
Texans are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard
My
line.
fault. Just threw it away.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
At 18. Down. Look to hot.
Get it right back.
11. Why Tony? Good night.
He'll go play action. No chance at all. He'll go down.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Ow, good night. Swap. Good night.
His pass complete to Jalen Noel. To the 20.
Got us,
And he will
fellas.
go all the way. Jalen Noel. Touchdown, Houston. Point after try, 4th down. It's up and through. And the Texans will take a 14-6 lead.
Cowboys 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
22-yard line.
Got it. Ready. Traffic. Here we go. Cowboy 80. Dragon 60. Check out.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Now they'll set up to throw. That one's
You gotta hold on to the rock, playboy.
coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
Hey, man, front. Let's go. 60 Bison. Go.
They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Oh, yeah. And it's a good return here. He's going to set his guys up with outstanding field position. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here we go.
A short throw pulled in by Schultz. And he will not make it to the end zone, but he's down inside the 5-yard line. It is a big-time play for Houston. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. From the 1-yard line, first down and goal. He'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Texans. That is second touchdown of the game and 17 for the season. The extra point is good. And the Texans extend it to a 21-6 advantage. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This fielded at about the 9. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
Okay, ready? Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready?
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll air one out for Palmer. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Intercepted. The Texans take over first and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Damn, fellas.
Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
All right. 18. Let's go.
On first and 10, here's Stroud. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen, and he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
All right, watch the comeback.
We have hit halftime. We're going to take a quick break, come back, second half.
No ass beat, boy.
You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
It is not fun.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Now return coming from the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. That is Ferguson in motion. He is tough to bring down. They finally do. Somehow manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ready.
From the 24 now, here's second down and 9. He'll drop to throw. And for the third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Kamari Lassiter. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making.
And he will score again. Touchdown, Houston. It is his third touchdown of the game. And 18 now on the season.
Do it.
No problem there on the extra point. And the Texans will extend this third quarter lead.
Cowboys 6.
That will do it, fellas.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
Ready, break! Unlock line! Unlock line! Ready, let go!
They'll start this on the ground with blue. And they work this forward to the 35. Jalen Phillips in on the stop.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Second down, 8 yards to go. Back to throw. Off to the left side there, not going to find the target. Jake Ferguson was the
He's not
intended
the
target.
QB of the future.
And third down coming up. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down.
Get it! Ready!
To the air now on 1st and 10. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout.
Come on, come on. Hey, go!
Back to the air one more time. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. It's second down.
Second and 10.
Straight ahead, it's blue. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space, and man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up first and goal.
And he will power his way into the end zone. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Dallas. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only
to the end zone. It's intercepted.
Dang.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
On the RPO, it's a throw, and it's Higgins. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Now a stoppage for an injured Texan. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment.
All right. 18. What's up?
On second down, Stroud. A throw right side, pulled in by Noel. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On third down, here's ETN.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
The Texans getting all set to punt. Returnable from the 17. And some nifty running on the returns. Some good yardage before he was taken down.
Reload. Go. 60 Eagles.
The drive starts with a carry by Blue. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. A gain of 21 on that pass play. First down, Cowboys.
Come on. Hot 70.
This one complete to Palmer. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 19 more on that one. And another first down.
Okay, ready?
A gain of 19 yards. And the Cowboy first down.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Ready.
Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
14 more yards. That's another Cowboys first down. A gain of 14. First down, Dallas.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
They try again. It's second and 10.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal, go.
What?
The pass on second down. The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Wow. What the fuck? There's shit we can do with it.
They go 3 tight ends here on first and 10.
All right. 18.
Drive will start on the ground. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Here we go. Let's go. 18.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
He's brought down at the 31. A A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
Third, they need 8.
Here we go. On 18. Outside. 19 Texas. Uno Mars.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And for the moment, that's a first down. But we do have a marker down. Let's see if this one will hold up. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. That's caught right side, the tight end Schultz. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18. Outside.
This runs straight ahead for ETN. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the Cowboys' 46-yard line.
You want to see more, but you want to see some. Life just slows you down. Your body is acting up. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you pack it up. You check about thoughts and memories that's adding up. Like overseas, you feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't had a bug. You still feel paralyzed above central. Friends just having kids ain't adding up. What's the use of having a world with no love? What's the use of having a life?
Here we go. Down. 18. Outside.
Now Stroud. He's got his big tight end, Schultz. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now they'll run. It's a counter. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
All right. Tony. 12.
They'll stick with him again. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. He's going to force his way for a yard or 2, but looks like this one's going to be coming back.
All right. 18. Uno. Why Tony? 11.
They'll drop to throw. That is brought in at the 10. And he'll be out of bounds down around the 40. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up 1st and goal.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only 1 remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation, and we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Texans. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Now the try for an extra point. He knocks it through. And the Texans will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Cowboys 12.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. That is Ferguson in motion. Room to run at the 35. Still going. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 78 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
Cowboys 20.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy is better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
On the quick, right? Hey, Uno Mars. 18. What's that?
On first down, it's Stroud. And it's to his tight end, Schultz. And he will not make it to the end zone, but he's down inside the 5-yard line. It is a big-time play for Houston. 37 yards.
So it's man coverage, Mike. You have to keep track of who your responsibility is. And in this case, he just drops him. He's wide open, short throws, turn into long runs, and they're inside the red zone.
And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
It's back at the 8 now for 2nd and goal.
All right. 11.
They'll go with him again. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here, and they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. One final chance for this defense, and here's 3rd down.
What 18? What's that?
Stroud going to set up to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. 4th down and goal.
18. What's that?
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's in the end zone and intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Here is 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
Well, most teams that find themselves in this situation, Mike, what are they going to do on 1st down? They're just going to run it. They're going to just plow it up in there, and the idea is don't make the quarterback take the center exchange in the end zone. Well, not this guy. He decides to throw it deep downfield, and even though it's an incomplete pass, you have to imagine it's going to soften that secondary up just a little bit.
So it's a win here for the Texans. They're able to build on the solid performance of a week ago, and they make it 2 in a row with the victory here in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Texans as we say so long from Houston.